What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher in the background. I tried to wait to like intro this vlog until it was going off, but I swear it's been the longest. I think it goes on for 75 minutes, so like an hour and 15, and it's been the longest hour and 15 minutes ever. I don't actually think it goes off for an hour and 15. I think it goes off longer. But that's beside the point, so sorry if you hear that in the background. I know it's annoying, it's loud, but just try to ignore it. Wanted to say hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. It is currently Thursday. I've been working for the majority of the day. Honestly, I've had the longest day, and I could really use a little espresso shot, but I don't have any, and I just placed my Nespresso order with like 4 different types of double Nespresso pods, 1 type of single espresso pods, and then 1 decaf espresso pod. But they don't come in for 3 to 5 days, so I'm just gonna have to suck it up. And I don't want to honestly drink caffeine right now because it's like 2:30 in the afternoon, and if I drink caffeine right now, I won't be able to sleep tonight. So if I look tired and I'm acting tired, it's because I am tired. It has been a long day. But I've been taking a little break from work because it's just been like a long morning, like I said, long afternoon. And I'm gonna read a little bit. I figured I'd give you guys like a little update on current books that I've read and current books that I'm reading. I think in a previous vlog, where did my phone go? I'm always losing things. I'm never not losing things, and I don't know where it went. Okay, I have no clue where it went. But off the top of my head, I can just tell you what I've read. I think in a previous vlog, I talked about how I was reading It Starts With Us, which is the sequel to It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And I reviewed it and rated it in that vlog, so we don't need to talk about that. After that book, I ended up reading In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, which has been on my TBR list for a while, and I thought that it would be like the perfect October, fall, spooky season read. It was like a thriller, mystery, whodunit book. I'm pretty sure I gave that book 4 out of 5 stars, but now reflecting back on it, I think I would give it maybe like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It is like a murder mystery clue type book. Honestly, thought it was pretty entertaining, and I would still recommend it to anyone that wants like a little mystery thriller book. The next book I read after that was King of Wrath, which is Anna Huang's new book. If you've read the Twisted series, it's the same.
If you're a Halloween nerd, I have just the rap for you. Hey, Matt witches want to hear me slay. Hey, referees hate to see me play. Hey,
did you send this to me?
right on my face.
Why is my
Hey,
watch rapping a
trick or treat is
Halloween
trying to
song?
keep my pace. Tricking around, treating around, clowning. Spooking around, scaring around, flouncing. Candy in bags, in your hands, in your mouth, and ghouling around, ghosting around, bouncing.
My watch just rapped a Halloween rap, and I've never been more confused in my entire life as to why it just decided to do that. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. I read King of Wrath by Anna Huang. If you've read the Twisted series, it's the same author as the Twisted series. She's come out with a new series. I also give that 4 out of 5 stars. Looking back on it though, I think it's more like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I definitely plan on reading the rest of the series when it comes out, because I did really like the book. And then the books that I'm currently reading, and this lighting is just getting worse and worse, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up quickly. But the 2 books that I'm currently reading, I'm reading The Ex-Hex, which is like a book about a bunch of young witches, and I don't really know like what it's about, but the back of it and like the description of the book made me really think of Halloween, and so far I really like it. I'm only about like 10% of the way in on Kindle, but I think it's like the perfect book to read during Halloween week because it reminds me of like all those like Disney movies that come out on Halloween or like around Halloween or in October, but like in a book form. So I'm reading that, and then I'm also listening to I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. That's how you pronounce her last name, I think. I'm reading it for a book club. That was like the book that we selected for this month to discuss in November, and I decided to do it on Audible. I've never listened to an audiobook before, but I am really not the best when it comes to reading non-fiction books or autobiographies or biographies or like self-help books. I just find them boring compared to fiction books, to be completely honest. I decided to try Audible, and I actually really like it so far, so I'm listening to that book on Audible, and it's going well. Jeanette McCurdy is actually reading her own book on Audible, so it's not like a random narrator, which I think that it makes the Audible book like a little bit more interesting. I got the first month of Audible free, so I have like 2 credits to use, so I'm using it on this book, and then I can choose like another book to read. And I was looking through it yesterday, and I might listen to a book that I probably wouldn't read myself. Like the Dune series kind of sounds cool on there, and there's like one other book that also sounds cool on Audible, so I'm currently doing that. Juggling 2 books. I don't typically juggle 2 books at once, but I don't really know if you can count an Audible book because I'm not actually reading it. So those are the books that I'm currently reading, and I'm hoping that I can finish the X-Hex by Halloween, which is on Monday. I think Halloween's on a Monday this year, and I should be able to. Today's Thursday, and the book's only like 300 pages long because I don't think I'd want to read it after Halloween. It just, like I said, gives me the perfect Halloween vibes, which is why I decided to read it now. That, and I was in a bookstore the other day and came across the sequel to the X-Hex, which is, again, I don't have my phone on me, so I don't know what it is, but I guess the author of the X-Hex came out with a sequel to the X-Hex, and that book intrigued me, but I didn't realize it was a sequel, so then I decided I should probably read like the first book of the series first, which is how I came across the X-Hex, which is very relevant information, but now you guys know. So that's what I've been reading since I finished It Starts With Us. Those are my current reads. I'll have all of them linked down below so you can check them out if any of them intrigued you. But I figured I'd just give you guys like a little book update in the meantime. I booked a solid core class the other day. Was it yesterday? Yeah, actually I think it was yesterday morning for today. Thinking that I was going to want to go because I haven't been to solid core in like a week and a half, honestly. I just took a break from it because I just feel like when I go to the same workout class over and over again, it gets too repetitive and I get bored. So I took a break from going to solid core, but I booked a class for today, and I would be lying if I said that I was excited for it. Kind of wish I hadn't done that because I am really exhausted today. I'm not entirely sure why I'm so tired. I think it's just like a mix of a lot of things, like work and apartment stuff, and I just feel like it's been a long week and I'm ready for the weekend. One more day until Friday. I'm currently getting ready because if I don't go, then ClassPass will charge you $28, and I am not trying to pay a $28 fee right now. So I'm pulling myself together, getting ready, and I'm gonna go power through this workout class. I know at the end of it, I'll either feel like way better or way more exhausted, and honestly, if I'm exhausted, at least I can come home and go to bed because, oh god, eyelash in my eye. Because I'll be done with work and everything. It's not that big of a deal other than the fact that I just like have no energy to do a solid core workout. And if you guys have done solid core before, you know that you kind of need a lot of energy to do them because they're not an easy workout. Like, they are actually quite difficult. So I'm doing that. I'm also still sore. I did a bar class on Tuesday, so 2 days ago. It was through my building, which is interesting. My building like hired a bar studio to come and teach a residents only class, so I did that in our yoga room, and I am so sore from that class. My legs are literally like on fire to this day, and I just didn't know bar could like literally do that to me. I'm like at a loss for words for it, honestly, but I just didn't know that I could be that sore from bar, because bar in my mind just kind of falls into the same category as like Pilates and a bunch of other workouts that I do, so I didn't really expect it to do anything for me that was out of the ordinary. But when I tell you that I could not move yesterday, I was in pain. It was not good. Now I need to pick out a little workout fit now that I took my makeup off for the day and put my hair up, which I need to redo that. What is going on here with all these little bumps? But just wanted to give you guys a little update. Be honest about the fact that I am not in the mood for a workout. But I'm gonna just power through it because I already paid for it. And I'm not willing to waste money like that. So let's get ready for Pilates, go kick butt at solid core, then come back and chill out for the rest of the night. I'm wearing a little Set Active set. It's like purple. I've had this for a while now. I really like it. It's not the best for high intensity workouts, but Pilates it's fine just because the top is a little bit loose. I actually need to get more workout sets soon because I feel like I work out so much that they're constantly getting dirty and I'm constantly having to wash them. But yeah, and then I'm wearing this hoodie. I can't link it because it's from Misguided, and Misguided like just doesn't exist anymore, I'm pretty sure. They just shut down their website one day without telling anyone. But this is little Pilates fit. Post Pilates. I haven't changed yet or taken a shower because I actually want to make some pumpkin bread for some dessert tonight. And it has to cook in the oven for like an hour and 20 minutes because of the pan that I have. So I figured I'd start it now and then take a shower and like do everything else that I'm gonna do. So I figured I'd take you guys along for the recipe. I showed that I made it in my last vlog, but I didn't walk you guys through the recipe. And it is so good. Granted, it's not healthy, like literally at all there's 2 cups of sugar in this recipe, but I've made it twice in the past 2 weeks, so if that says anything. It's just such a good dessert to have during the fall, and it's like a nice little treat, and you can eat it for breakfast, dessert, little snack, whatever you want to do. So first of all, I have to set the oven to 350, and it needs to preheat. Second of all, I need little like cooking utensils. I think I have everything that I need now. All right, first, and also like there's really no science to this recipe. You literally just throw everything in a bowl and go for it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take sugar. This is the sugar that I have, and you do 2 cups of sugar. So need to measure this out. I love these little plastic containers, but honestly they're kind of a nightmare to scoop anything out of when you want to measure, and honestly I might have exactly 2 scoops with the amount of sugar that I have, and then I need to go to the grocery store. Yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna wash this now. And then next up we need 2 cups of flour, and I just refilled this last week, so it's all like aesthetic and full. And this one will be a little bit easier to scoop out because it's to the top. 1, 2. Then we have 1 cup of oil, which is just vegetable oil. You can use any brand, but it's supposed to be vegetable oil. 1 cup of this. Then we need 4 eggs, which, yes, that is a lot of eggs. Not sure why you need 4 eggs, but you do. Also, do not judge me for cracking these directly into the thing. I'm just lazy and don't feel like dirtying another bowl. All right, after that, we need 1 teaspoon of salt, and I have the little teaspoon thing here, and this is so hard to pour out of. I know you're not supposed to do it like this, but like I said, I'm lazy and don't feel like dirtying anything else. And this works fine. So 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Oh, this is baking powder. That would have been a disaster. We have baking soda. Honestly, just saved myself there because I don't know what would have happened if I put baking powder in there instead of baking soda, but I have a feeling it would have not been good, whatever the outcome was going to be. 1, 2. All right, then we need 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, which we have our ground cinnamon here from Trader Joe's. This is another one. I think I have to pop the top off of this one. Yeah, way easier. 1, 2, 3. And then last ingredient, we need 1 can of pumpkin. I'm also a big candidate for cleaning up as you cook, because if not, it drives me up the wall. So I'm gonna put some of these ingredients back before I get out the can opener. Raw pumpkin honestly just like does not smell good. And it looks like baby food. Look at that. Ew. But promise, it tastes good in the end. I don't know how the cameras last this long, but I'm just gonna go with it. Next, I'm gonna take a whisk and mix up the bottom of this, or mix up the bottom, mix up all the ingredients. If you had like a actual electric mixer, that would probably be preferred to make sure that it's like all mixed up. But I didn't have an issue last time I hand whisked this, so I'm just gonna carry on with that. That and the fact that I don't have like a KitchenAid mixer or anything like that. But like I said, I didn't have any issues doing this. So I think as long as I like really make sure it's mixed, it'll be good to go. And if it didn't look like baby food before, It definitely does now. But this is exactly how it's supposed to look. So now we're gonna put it in the bread pan. I almost forgot to spray it. Okay, make sure you spray it first. You can buy baking spray, but I'm just gonna use canola oil, Pam, whatever it's called, because I didn't have any issues with it last time. I just spray the bottom and the side of the pan. Whoa. So it doesn't stick when you take it out of the oven. It's not like the prettiest thing ever, but you know, it doesn't have to be beautiful. It'll taste the same. Happy Friday. Sorry for the wonky lighting. The lighting in this apartment lately is just questionable for filming. It is great natural sunlight. Like, my desk is glowing right now, but the direct sunlight for filming, I don't know how I feel about it. I've been working a little bit. Today's like actually a chaotic day at work, and normally Fridays aren't super chaotic for me. They're pretty chill days because no one really wants to like schedule meetings on a Friday. But for some reason this Friday I have like several meetings, and in addition to that I have like several things that I need to complete for the weekend. So I just kind of have to power through that, but I don't really mind it because if I power through today, that means I get a break for 2 days because it's Friday, so I get like Saturday and Sunday off, which is nice. So I'm like getting ready to do all that, but I just wanted to quickly pick up the camera and say happy Friday, and that we're one step closer to the weekend, and that it's gonna be a crazy day, but it's okay. I have also been working on editing this vlog so I can get it up for Sunday for you guys. I'm really gonna try to get back to the Wednesday, Sunday upload at 5 p.m. schedule. I dropped off for a while. I was only doing once a week, and if I was doing once a week, it was like random days, but I just feel like I really need to get back to my roots of at least doing Sunday at 5 p.m., like every Sunday at 5 p.m., or like Wednesday and Sunday at 5 p.m. so that, I mean, there's like content for you guys to watch. So I'm gonna try to get back to that schedule, which means that I need to upload the clips that I filmed yesterday and the clips that I'm filming today. That's what I've been doing, and of course, you already know, have a little coffee. These reusable cups from Starbucks Reserve are my favorite thing ever. I didn't actually get a Starbucks Reserve today, I just had this in my cabinet, and I like it because it makes me feel like I'm drinking like a super bougie coffee from Starbucks, but in reality, it's a homemade coffee just in a bougie cup. I mean, what more could we ask for there? What mess?
Per usual.
What mess?
In the microwave.
That was your mess in the microwave. You are the one who blew up the popcorn.
I don't think so. What do you mean blow up the popcorn? All popcorn blows up.
Why do you insist on drinking cold coffee out of a mug? This is what I don't understand. We have so many like iced coffee cups, and you choose to drink it out of a hot coffee mug.
I don't know what you want.
Alright. Anyways. Smoothie taste test. I did a mix of a bunch of fruit, which honestly could be a questionable decision. I did oat milk because the coconut milk smelled really weird, and then I did peanut butter. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. I feel like the mango kind of throws it off. The peanut butter makes it good. Enjoy your iced coffee out of a hot coffee mug.
What?
Okay, my hair looks crazy, but it is about 4 o'clock now. I finished with my meetings at 3, which basically was like the end of my work day, essentially, because it's a Friday, so I didn't like have anything else to do. So I did end up finishing my book, The X Hex. I gave it like 3.5 out of 5 stars, but I really do think that that is like the perfect Halloween week book. It was like a cross between Halloween Town and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, if you've ever seen either of those movies or shows. And I just thought it was like a really cute, fun read. There were some moments in the book that I thought were unnecessary, like some of like the spicy moments and like some of the love story I just didn't think was super necessary. But other than that, I really liked it. I definitely want to read the second book, maybe next Halloween or like next week. I don't really know. It depends on if I'm in the mood for it, but I thought it was just like a fun, cute read. So I'm glad I was able to finish that before Halloween on Monday. And now I'm getting ready. We're going out to dinner with John's family, and then we're going to a little Halloween party. And I guess since this video will be up after Halloween, I can tell you guys what I'm being. We're being Steve Irwin and the crocodile for the first night. And then tomorrow we're being a cowboy and cowgirl. I'm gonna dress in normal clothes out to dinner. Then we're gonna go for a drink after, and then I'm probably gonna get dressed at my friend's apartment because I don't really want to wear like my Halloween costume out to dinner because I'm just lame and don't feel like doing it. That is what I'm currently up to. I'm getting ready to curl my hair, do my makeup, get ready to go. Guys, I look like a little dork. This is the outfit. I tried to curl my hair and honestly I curled them too tight, so now the curls are a little weird. But this is the outfit. Let me tilt the camera down so you guys get the full effect. I was going for sexy Steve Irwin, and I think I ended up at Jungle Cruise conductor. Like, you know the ride at Disney, the Jungle Cruise? I literally feel like I'm made to be leading that right now. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna wear like booties to make it a little better, but this is not the most flattering outfit that I've ever put on my body, but it's kind of funny. I mean, it's Halloween, you know? It doesn't really matter what you look like because everyone kind of looks crazy. But I just thought this was funny and I had to share it with you guys because I don't know if I'll be able to share my outfit later on tonight, like at the party, because it's gonna be chaotic. So I figured I'd give you guys a sneak peek. What does he say? He has an Australian accent. What does an Australian accent sound like?
I don't know.
Crikey.
Crikey.
And this is my crocodile. We look ridiculous.
We look great.
We look absolutely ridiculous.
I like my tail.
I'm leaving that in.
This is great.
We look ridiculous.
We look great.
Here's my phone. We got the picture.